What's up, ballers? We are going to be talking about NBA 2K18 today. Really talking about some of the issues that are going on in the game. There are a lot that we've got to get into, and we're going to talk about the dangers of that for 2K18 and why that could actually pose an opportunity for NBA Live 18. So getting started, I'm just going to talk to you guys about some of the gameplay issues. If you've played the game at all, or if you've watched people play the game at all, you're probably already aware of a lot of these issues. So first big issue that I have in the game is layups. It is ridiculously easy to miss layups in the game, and it drives me crazy, if I'm being honest. Like with Shaq, with Dwayne Wade, with Kyrie Irving, semi-open to covered layups are automatic misses just about every time. You probably have a 10% chance of making a covered layup in 2K18, which is just nothing like what it is in real life. Like, NBA players make covered layups on a very regular basis. That's what they're trained to do. They're trained to make layups through contact, go over people, be able to make and one layups. And as of right now, you just can't do that in the game. Even with players like Shaquille O'Neal, who is one of the most dominant players of all time, can't get a simple finger roll to go in the basket. It's ridiculous. I know it's an issue in my team. I know it's an issue in Park. Like, everybody in the game is having an issue with it. If you go and look at Twitter, any tweet by either 2K or Ronnie2K, automatic responses about the issues in the game, and one of them is probably going to be the missed layups. Gameplay issue number 2 in the game that is just absolutely killing me right now is the passes. Now, I don't know if this is everywhere in the game. I've personally been playing a lot of My Team, and at least in the My Team weekly challenges, for some reason, it's okay, I'm pretty sure this is everywhere in the game. It's impossible to make a full court pass. Like, just, you can't do it. It's automatically out of bounds or stolen. B, there are just random simple passes, like to a guy 5 feet away, where he doesn't catch the ball and then ends up running out of bounds to go get it just because he couldn't catch a simple pass. And then I guess I'll say C, I was going to say the third thing. Just like passing to somebody, if there's a guy standing in front of them, the guy doesn't stick his hands out and take the ball. You pass the ball to them, they catch the ball, and then the ball appears in the other person's hands and they start running the other direction. Like, there's zero logic behind the passing. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's just another glitch in the game that 2K didn't really pay attention to. I think a lot of the reasons for these glitches is that they were just too worried about making the playground great, and they kind of forgot about actually making the gameplay great, which is a massive issue. The third issue, maybe the one that drives me crazy the most, is the missed open three-pointers. It's just painful for me to talk about this issue, because you're on like a fast break, and you don't want to go inside for the layup, because you know if it's a contested layup, you're going to miss it, so you're like, oh, I've got a wide open three-pointer, might as well shoot it. Kevin Durant, miss. Kyrie Irving, miss. Dwayne Wade, miss. Brian Scalabrine, the GOAT, A+ three-point rating, miss. Like, nobody can make a consistent open three-pointer. Sometimes you'll get in a rhythm. If you get hot, then you got a chance at making them. But the number of open, like wide open, nobody remotely close to me three-pointers that I have missed in this game, that I've seen other people miss in this game, is ridiculous. Even if they're well-timed, wide open, doesn't make a difference. It's not going in unless you just get lucky or you're hot. Those are like the only two scenarios where it happens. So now that we've gone over my top 3 offensive issues in the game, we'll go over my 2 defensive issues in the game. My number 1 defensive issue is that the steal button now pretty much equals the foul button. Unless you're playing on either rookie or pro, if you try to get a steal using the button, it's going to be a foul just about every time. On the other hand, the easiest way to get steals right now is literally just to run where the person is dribbling the ball. Because apparently kickballs are not a thing in the game, so you can basically kick the ball out of their hands and take it. That and pretty much running in front of the other person whenever they're trying to catch the ball are the 2 easiest ways to get steals, which doesn't make any sense because it doesn't require any skill, doesn't require any timing. Literally, the person can be dribbling the ball, not guarding it with their body at all. You can be on that side of their body, press the steal button, and your guy pretty much tries to tackle their guy. It doesn't make any sense. The second defensive issue that I've run into wasn't really happening a whole lot during things other than the My Team challenges, but just about every time that I went up for a block, it was an automatic foul. And it's not like it was a hard foul where you knock them down and they miss the shot. It was like a soft, nick your finger on their arm and they get the and one dunk. Or for some reason, Shaq is trying to guard Goran Dragic. Goran is doing a ridiculous fadeaway. Shaq isn't even close to him, and yet I press Y. Automatic foul. Doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter how close I am to them. If I press the Y button, at least in My Team challenges, this might be the only place that it's happening, but it's an automatic foul every time. It's so garbage. They need to fix it. Alright, so if we want to talk about non-gameplay issues, I think the best place to go is Twitter. So, great example. 2K has all these problems going on in their game right now. They've got people's My Players being deleted. They've got people not receiving the VC that they purchased. They've got all these gameplay issues. And 2K is busy making a do not disturb sign. Do not disturb? When people are losing their My Players, they're probably raging about gameplay and you're making a do not disturb sign. Like, come on now. You've got to be able to do better than that, 2K. You are a massive company. You've got one of the most successful video games in the world. And you're doing this instead of fixing your game. So they're busy talking about all these different reviews that they're receiving from companies saying, oh, the game is so amazing, give it 9.1 out of 10 stars, and top responses are always something about the glitches in gameplay. Every time I attempt a layup, I miss. Yup, just like I said. This guy, another great point, we don't care, just fix the game. I think everybody watching this video can agree. We don't care what the reviews say. We just want a good game. That's really all we want right now. Another big issue that I've run into, and obviously other people have run into, is the load times for my career. For some reason, it'll randomly go to 30%, and then it will stay there for like probably a solid 3 to 4 minutes, and then randomly hop up to 85%. It's just ridiculously long load times. I'm pretty sure it's a glitch in the game. It shouldn't take that long. It's not even like it's loading up a game. It's after you've already finished a game and you're trying to go back into the playground or whatever it's called, and it just it stays there for like 3 to 4 minutes. It's a massive waste of time. Somebody else bringing up a great point. I can't dunk. It seems like the only time I ever dunk is on a wide open fast break, and even then, with guys like Giannis, who's 6'11", has a ridiculous wingspan, his elbow will be above the rim, and he still won't dunk the ball. He'll just do a layup. Why do we need to do layups when you are that tall and you could absolutely do a nice dunk? And it seems like they've only got like 2 or 3 dunks programmed into the game. Pretty much a regular dunk and then a reverse dunk. Like, I think I've done a windmill one time. Outside of that, no real variety in the dunks in the game. Another great example of what they're working on instead of fixing the game. We've got a lens on Snapchat that lets you see Shaq dancing around wherever you're taking a picture. And you can take a selfie with a basketball hoop on your face. But they still don't have time to fix the issues in the game. Great response right here, something that I absolutely agree with. Fix the game, let me skip the cutscenes and stop tweeting. Like, seriously, why are there cutscenes? I went to get a haircut, and there was a 3 to 5 minute cutscene just before I went to get a haircut. Like, why do I need to go through all this just to get a haircut for my player? It shouldn't be this complicated. I understand some people like the dialogue, some people like the storylines. Let them listen to the storylines, watch the storylines, but I just want to play a basketball game. I'm not trying to watch a movie. Why don't we have an actual option to actually skip those and let me get through on my career faster? That way I can actually grind it out rather than spending half of my time sitting here watching cutscenes and the other half playing the game. And then obviously the problem that I've probably heard about the most even before I played 2K was lag for Park. Obviously, 2K, for some reason, has decided that they never want to improve their servers, so we've always had really, really laggy servers. I've experienced it in my team as well. Basically, this guy's saying anytime he plays in Park, it's about 10 frames per second. For me, it's not like that. It's actually a completely different issue, which, in my opinion, makes it a lot more difficult. It's random spurts of lag for like 3 seconds, so you'll be about to shoot a jump shot, start shooting the jump shot, and then it lags. You have no idea what your player's doing. Automatic missed jump shot. So overall, so many issues in the game they need to fix. If there are others that I missed in this video, you guys should comment those down below. I am praying that 2K sees this. Obviously, if they see it, it's probably not going to make a difference anyway, because there are hundreds upon hundreds, maybe even thousands of replies to their tweets on Twitter that they just pretty much ignore, don't do anything about it. So I'm hoping if we make enough noise about what is wrong with the game, maybe we can get some of this stuff fixed. I honestly think that this is going to be a decent opportunity for NBA Live, because you actually see a couple of people in the replies on their Twitter saying that, yeah, I'm going to go play NBA Live right now. And now that I think about it, the more that I played NBA Live, the more I enjoyed it. On the other hand, the more that I play 2K, the less I'm enjoying it. So I may actually start posting a couple NBA Live videos in the next couple days, just because I was really enjoying the one gameplay. It's basically their version of my career. I was really enjoying that whenever 2K came out, and 2K came out and I was really enjoying it. And then I started realizing all these glitches, all these problems with the game that they need to fix. So let me know what you guys think, if you're actually planning on making the switch to NBA Live 18. Obviously, I'm not making the full switch, because overall, I still think 2K is the better game. It's smoother gameplay, but honestly, I feel like there are more glitches in 2K's gameplay than for NBA Live's gameplay. So let me know what you guys think, if there are any issues that are going on that I missed. Make sure to drop a like down below and hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time.